Hello. Hello. Who's here? Comment in the chat if you're here. Hey guys. Hey Mitsututu. What's up? Welcome to my live stream. I'm still waiting to see who you are. You're not going to reveal yourself? Hey Cage. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my live stream, guys. If you're in the stream, just leave me a message in the chat so I can know that you're here. Let me know that you're here. No, I want to figure it out. Why you can't tell me who is Mitsu? I want to know. Who is Mitsu? Who is Mitsu? Welcome everybody. Yes, Gage, tell them to like up the live. Everybody click the like button once you have come into the live. That will help my channel. Go ahead and click the like. Come on, Mitsu, give me a clue. Where do I know you from? So we have 7 persons watching so far. Welcome to my first live. So tonight I'm doing a live Q&A. I have 21 questions that I'll be answering, but I'll also take questions in the chat, you know. If there's anything you want to ask me, if you see me looking down at any time, I'll be looking at the chat on my laptop as well, in the event I'm not seeing it clearly on the phone. Because I wear glasses and, you know, kind of fine up there, so. Hi, Inspiration by Marie, Inspirational by Marie. Welcome to my live stream. Yes, give me a thumbs up, please. Once you're in the live, just go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Yes, so guys, get your questions ready. Whenever you're ready, you can start hitting me up with your questions, and I'll also be choosing questions from my 21 questions. How are you doing, Inspirational by Marie? What time is it where you are? Hi, that girl Cleo. Hey, welcome to my live stream. Thank you so much for coming. Happy Sunday to you too, girl. Thanks for coming. So guys, anytime you're ready, we're just going to go ahead and start. You can start hitting me up with your questions. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'll be removing my FAUX LOCS. I've had them in now for 6 weeks. Actually did them myself. If you realize, I do have about an inch and a half worth of growth. So it's now time for me to go back to my natural hair. I'm missing my natural hair. So I'm removing them. And I said, well, I've been procrastinating about this idea of doing a live stream. So the Virgo in me wouldn't allow me to be spontaneous. But tonight I am. And I'm doing a live stream while I remove my FAUX LOCS. Now it's 6 weeks old, so there might be some tangling. But I just pray that I don't cut my actual hair in the process. But let's see how that goes. Okay. Oh, 12:36 a.m. Yep, definitely bedtime, Marie. But I thank you so much for coming in. I really, really appreciate it. All right, so Mrs. question. Really? How many chucks could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A whole forest is my answer. If he can chuck wood, can he chuck wood? Can a woodchuck chuck wood? I don't know. Mitsu, come, give me another question. That was warm up. Come, give me another one. I'm going to go with one of my first questions while you think about it. So I'm doing some questions from our website, 21 questions. And yes, yeah, Clay, you can ask anything. Yeah, I'll answer it as best as possible. As best as possible. So just ask away. Okay, so my first question from my 21 list while you guys come up with your questions is, what is one thing that you have done in your life that gives you the most regrets? One thing in my life that I've done that gives me the most regrets? I think probably switching my major in university. 1 week before I was to start my third year of university, I switched my major from HR to marketing under the influence of a lecturer. If I would go back, I would change that because though I liked marketing, HR is actually my true love, and I could have been a little bit further in the field. So that's one thing that I would change. Maybe not a big regret, but yeah, that's one thing I would change. Cleo, hit me with that question. Don't be afraid. I don't think he screwed me. I think it's because in third year I was doing so well in my marketing, well, you know, the intro marketing courses, and the fact that I was kind of outspoken in my classes, then thought that, you know, marketing would be a good thing for me. Sales maybe. Yeah, and I think at the time I was also doing part-time jobs that were sales, so I guess it gave the impression that I would be good in sales, but I don't like sales. I don't like begging people to do things, and that's what sales feels like to me. like I'm begging you to buy something. Yeah, so I think that's why. But so I did enjoy. I did marketing jobs for like 3 years. Yeah, 3 years after university. So, and I did enjoy it because firstly, the job I was doing allowed me to travel a lot around Jamaica. And that's how I actually got to cover all 14 parishes of Jamaica due to that marketing job. From just visiting or from actually sleeping over. So it still did kind of work out in my favor. It did still work out in my favor when I did it. So not bad after all. Okay, Cleo, that's fine. Where did I learn to do my hair? On YouTube. Backstory that you probably would have heard in a previous video. 2016, when I went natural, I actually wanted to start a natural hair channel then. I didn't, but I've been experimenting for a while, trying from crushes. I really started with crushes because I couldn't do braids in my hair. I couldn't grip my roots. So I mostly do crushes. I started doing box braids and such like last year, or in other person's hair. Last year I started doing it in my hair. And then this was actually my first FAUX LOCS attempt. Was my first FAUX LOCS attempt. So I watch YouTube videos, a lot of YouTube videos. There are a few persons that I follow, I've been following for years that do their own hair, and from that, I've been earning my own skills. So yep. Thank you, Cleo. I will definitely be doing it again, but right now, I'm too lazy to retouch my roots. Because, you know, these styles normally go for like, some persons wear them for 3 to 6 months. But I'm not about that life. If I paid to do it, I would be about that life, but I didn't pay to do it, so I'm pulling it out. But I'll definitely do it again. I just miss my natural hair, and I really have some natural hairstyles that I want to do. And you will definitely see those on my channel. Because you know, my natural hair is also a part. My natural hair things are also a part of my channel. So anything I'll be doing with my hair, you'll be seeing it. Yep. Oh, thanks. Yeah. The thing is that with this method, the wrapping method, it can last you 3 to 6 months. I know people who have done it for a year. I don't know if that's safe for your hair underneath it. You have to keep moisturizing to ensure that your hair stays moist underneath it. Yeah, and washing it is rough because, you know, the drying process is even longer because for me, I have braids underneath the wrap. So that's a whole lot of layer of drying. So, but people do keep it in for a year. So every month or 2 months, they rewrap their roots and keep it going. It's a very good protective style to grow your hair if you know how to maintain it. Mary says, well, the good thing is that you got to know all the parishes. Yes, that for sure. So that job did expose me to learning routes to traveling around Jamaica. That job is the reason I got my license in the first place. So, and I got to sleep in most parishes for work. And now it's easier for me to get around because I know more about Jamaica because of that job. But career-wise, it's a regret, but the experience I gained from that job was good. The experience and exposure, because you know, marketers get a lot of exposure, different events, meeting different people, traveling and stuff. So yeah. All right, Cleo, thank you so much for passing through though. Really appreciate it. Thanks, girl. My favorite parish. Alright, so my favorite parish overall, I didn't go there for work because company I worked with didn't do any product sales there, which is Portland. I love Portland because it is like the most untouched parish in Jamaica. There's no highway going there. There's no big inclusive hotels. There's not a lot of tourist things going on in that means in terms of like how we'd have in some parishes with ships coming in and tour buses and those kind of things. So that's why Portland is my favorite parish overall, because it's still natural Jamaica. People are friendly, the beaches are clean and everything. But my most favorite parish from my marketing job would have probably been, what would it have been? St. James, because at the time when I was doing that job, I was about the nightlife. Yeah. So, and we'd mostly go there on weekends. So, you know, after work, me and my staff would explore. We'd explore Montego Bay and get to see different nightlives there, clubs and restaurants. And after work, we'd come back on a Sunday. So after work, sometimes we'd go to the beach. So I really liked that. I really enjoyed St. James because of that aspect of the opposite of Portland. The business, the nightlife, and those things. What you saying about St. Catherine, Mitsu? No, St. Catherine for that job was an everyday thing. I literally went to St. Catherine like 2 or 3 times per week. Majority of the stores that we serviced were in St. Catherine, so. And St. Catherine don't really have anything. What St. Catherine have? St. Catherine don't really have anything there to attract me. Guys, I'm really hoping I'm not cutting my hair. But you realize for now, I'm just pulling out the wraps. You can see the growth and dirt, even though I washed it. Yes, I'm just pulling out the wraps. I'll do the braids after. May get hot, hold on. So guys, let me know if the fan is disturbing you, if you can hear it, but I get in a little bit hot. So yeah. What's in St. Catherine, Mitsu? Next question from a 21 questions list is, if you could bring back any deceased member, any deceased person, celebrity friend or a family member, who would it be and why? I probably, although she probably is having a good time of resting right about now, it would probably be my grandmother. Why? She meant so much to so many persons, including me, and I don't know if I don't even know if I would say to bring her back full time, but you know, to bring her back for a little goodbye, a 1 day, a 2 day, maybe a week or 2 or 3, a month maybe. But yeah, she would be the person I would bring back. Celebrity. The other day I had a celebrity I said I would bring back, but right now I don't remember who it is. I don't know. Celebrity that died this year that I'd bring back, probably Kobe Bryant. I don't know. Off the top of my head. Because I think that's probably the celebrity death this year that hit me the most. Even though I'm not a basketball fan, was still a shocker for me. What? Also, you're giving me a clue, Mitsu, so you're from St. Catherine. I don't know if that is helping me though. That's not really helping me. That's limited information. Let's go again. Give me a question that can relate to that. Do you see yourself having the same career and life 10 years from now? To be honest with you, no. I'm the kind of person who doesn't buy lotto, but would really hope I could win it and change my life. But career in the HR field, yes. The same position I'm in now, no. Nobody wants to be the same place for 10 years. Unless you're lazy. But I think the braid just a slide right off me ear. So these braids were actually installed 2 weeks before I did the FAUX LOCS. I had them in and washed my hair 2 weeks after, then I did the wrap. Yeah, so I don't see myself, if I'm still at the same place that I am now in 10 years, then that would be 10 years of my life wasted. Because you're supposed to be trying to improve yourself, growing. And if you're in the same career, well, same level in your career, well, it depends on what you're doing still. If you're probably, but then each career still has different levels that people would want to get to. So if you're still in the same career or same level of your career and living the same life in 10 years, then you must have reached self-actualization right now. And everybody still has room for growth. So, no. I don't see myself the same career and same life in 10 years' time. By then I should be a family woman. Well, yeah. 2 little chicklings at my foot. Well, no, not supposed to be little in 10 years. Because little is like baby, and 10 years with a baby on my foot, man, I don't think I want that. But yeah, a different life or a more improved life is what I would say. Hey guys, so if you're new, we're doing a live Q&A. You can drop your questions in the chat. I'm also doing 21 questions from a website, and I'll be doing this while I remove my 6 weeks old FAUX LOCS. So y'all are just keeping my company while I tell you things about me, right? And if you're here and you haven't hit like on my live stream as yet, just go ahead please. The like really helps my channel to grow, and I'd appreciate it. So, next question. Do you have the same personality regardless of the people you are around? How can I answer this? Same personality? I would say no. The Virgo in me is very shy when you meet me. But then, hey Petite C, welcome, 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 welcome. The Virgo in me is very shy when you meet me. But my true friends and family, no, I'm not exactly shy. So, my personality can, let's just say, isn't fully revealed to new people. And maybe not fully revealed at work either. Not exactly. Explain. Well, I give a work example. I remember the other day I had this task at work to get some feedback from some persons within my office. It was for some training. And someone there said to me that when she met me, she thought I was a reserved, quiet person, you know? Didn't put much input into things, you know, just doing my work and go. But then we actually did a class together early in the year, because we did class together early in the year. We're in the same department but not the same team, the same unit. And she got to know me then, so she got to see my outspoken side, she got to see my personality more. But in office, if it is that we don't work directly together, or we don't really have any reason to interact like that, then you won't necessarily know my personality. If that explains it. How's that response, Petite? Let me know. If you want, I can give you some more example. But yeah, basically my friends know me in my fullest. My non-filtered self. Yeah, so my friends know my non-filtered self, but in the office you won't necessarily get that out of me unless we are interacting on a daily basis. Alright. Drop your questions if you have any, guys, and I'll answer them as well. So looking at another question. Name one movie or book character that you feel that you can relate to most and why. Book character or movie character. Does a cartoon count as a movie? It's a movie for a child. So this is an activity we normally do at work. This was an example that I can think of. If you guys ever watched Rugrats as a child, or even still now, for those who have children, you might still watch Rugrats. I identify most with Susie Carmichael. Susie Carmichael, not just because she's a black girl with space teeth. No, not only because of that, but because of her helpful personality and her supportive ways. You know, she's always giving the other babies advice and trying to get them out of trouble. So that's me as a friend. I'll try my best to give you advice, even when I have not experienced it. But I'll try to put myself in that shoes to give you some advice. Especially when I know the type of person you are or whatever the situation is, whoever is related. So Susie Carmichael from Rugrats. Yes. Yeah, I still watch it. Surprisingly, I do. If I see it on the TV, I'm going to watch it. There has been some times I've actually searched for it online and watched it. Rugrats was my thing. I wouldn't mind if they would make Rugrats. Did they do that? I think they did that once. The Rugrats All Grown Up. But I don't think it lasts as long as Rugrats did. Yeah. But I'd watch Rugrats All Grown Up now. What I had for dinner. Hey Vanessa. Hey girl. What I had for dinner. So I'm off, even though it's Sunday, and you know Jamaicans love them rice and peas on Sunday. I did not have rice and peas. I had mashed potatoes, pumpkin, fried chicken, and steamed veg. Well, my steamed veg was cabbage and pop chow. Yes, and a glass of June plum juice. Because you know June plum is in season now here. So, and I love me some June plum juice. I'm not a big fan of eating June plum itself, but June plum juice, once it's not too sweet, that's me. So Vanessa, we are doing a live Q&A. You can add a question you want to ask me in the chat, as well as answering some questions I have. I have 21 questions. Might not do all of them. I'm just going to stay an hour with you guys, wherever my hair is at that time, you know, that's it book. And I'll continue pulling it out tomorrow. But we're doing a live Q&A, so anything you want to ask, you can ask. And anybody else that's here watching, you can also drop your question in. Don't be shy. And if you're here and you haven't hit the you see, when you're stuck into something, you know, you hear me telling you to hit the subscribe button. But if you're here and you're not subscribed, you can't hit the subscribe button. But hit the like button, guys, while you're here. It really does help my channel. So go ahead and hit the like button as well. So Vanessa says she loves June plum juice as well. And then she asks, are you single? Yes, I am single and mingling. But yes, single and mingling. Alright, so looking for another question, guys. What do you think is the most important thing that parents should teach their children? I won't say this is the most important thing, but it is a very important thing, and it's financial management. I know they tried, I don't know if they're still doing this era, but when I was in primary school, they did try to teach us to save, and I guess we didn't really know the importance of it. But maybe not just parents overall, but schools overall should teach financial literacy. Oh Jesus, that one did not come down. Especially in these times, I do believe that's something we need to learn. Vanessa says, how long your hair lasts? Well, this was 6 weeks. You can see I have probably about an inch and a half worth of new growth. So this was in for 6 weeks. I could have gone longer by rewrapping my roots, and I normally wear a part right here. So I could have also went ahead and did that. Rewrap the roots and the roots at the front, and also to rewrap the parts in there in the middle for it to last longer. But I miss my natural hair, so that's why I'm pulling it out at 6 weeks. But it could have lasted me longer. Hey, native Jamaican. Hi, Fran. Welcome to my live, girl. And guys, hit the like button while you come in. We're doing a live Q&A. So just go ahead and drop me any question you want to ask. I'll answer as best as possible. But now I promise myself when they ask me something, you know, I'm gonna answer. But I'll try. So drop your questions. And I'm also doing some questions, 21 questions from our website. We'll see how far we get in those. But yeah, that's what we're doing here tonight. This is my first live and I'm trying it out. And let's see how it goes. I might come back another night with a games night. You know, we can play some games. If I could live anywhere in the world other than Jamaica, where would it be? It depends. If it's for vacation, no, if it's like one of those vacation places where if I'm not going to work, maybe Maldives or Seychelles, one of those little exotic places that I can enjoy life and relax. If it's to live and work, I have considered Canada before. One, because they're so welcoming to young people and there's so many opportunities there. I thought about it, but to be honest with you, Mitsu, right now I think I haven't seen the reason to leave Jamaica as yet, so. But yeah. I don't have to work and I'll just be living and enjoying life. Maldives are one of those places, and Canada, if I'm going to work, I have to go support myself. And Canada as well, because I have family there, so I wouldn't be exactly on my own. Because I don't really see the sense in me leaving to start life all on my own. No friends, no family. Canada is an option that would provide me with family. And I do have a few friends there as well, so it depends on where I'd go. Yeah, but maybe Canada. Yep. Would you, if you could come back to life as another race, gender, or nationality, what would you choose? Another race? Would I have to stay in that race? If it's a test round? Alright, so if it's a test round, I'd want to see what white privilege feels like. So maybe I'd come as a white woman to see what white privilege feels like, but I wouldn't want to stay as one. Yeah, so that's another race. But I don't think I would want to stay there. Exactly, Vanessa, that's how I feel too, like I don't think I'd want to stay there. So that's a very hard question. I like being a black girl. You know how much other people want to be a black girl? Other than the countries that have serious race issues, racism issues. Yeah, I don't have a problem being a black girl. I don't see another race I'd want to. Gender, it's the same thing. Maybe I'll be a male for a day. But to stay a male, no, I don't think so. Everything Chris says, I'd come back as a man, need to see what the fuss is. Definitely. That's why I said I would do it for a day. I really want to see why it is. What is it with this male ego thing? And my friend said something the other day to a guy. I guess she wouldn't mind being a male for that reason, to experience what it is they're so crazy about. How are you mentally? How am I mentally? Alright, so for mental health, anxiety, maybe. I am a warrior. I don't like uncertainty. And I don't like when things aren't going my way. So, yeah. So, mentally, anxiety-wise, this whole pandemic is a struggle. But I'm trying to keep myself busy and focused on other things. You know, me time with friends and family, you know, because, you know, staying alone in this, even though we need to be social distancing, we need to still find a way to social distance and be social for mental health. So I'm doing that as well. No, Vanessa, ask your question. Ask your questions, girl. Nobody can tell you say you chat too much. Hey, chilling with Vaughn. Welcome to my live stream. So we're doing a live Q&A. I'm reading some questions from a site, 21 questions, and also taking questions from you guys. So you can go ahead and ask anything you like to ask, and I'll answer as best as possible. Don't mind the dirt in my hair. It's been 6 weeks. So while I am pulling these out, thanks for coming through, cuz. So while I'm pulling these out, I'm just letting the time flow with the live and allowing my subscribers to get to know me a little better. So going on to another one of my questions. One thing that you are extremely passionate about. I'm extremely passionate about my goals and my dreams and the vision I have for my life. I'm a go-getter, and if you watched my video today, I hope you watched my video today, which is about self-confidence, self-worth, and self-love. Anything that I see that I want or I think I can excel at, I go after it. Even if I'm failing or by societal views I might be failing, once I think I can achieve it, I'm going after it. So I'm very passionate about things in my life and anything I set my goal on. So I won't listen to somebody else saying I'm going to fail. I prefer to fail for myself and learn my lessons from it than listen to the naysays and don't try. So passionate about life. Alright, so drop me your questions, guys. Who's that saying hi, Sham? Hi, Auntie Joan. Welcome to my live stream. Hit that like button as you come in. And if you have any questions, go ahead and drop the question and I'll answer. And that's what the Betty's Gems. Hi, Betty's Gems. Welcome as well to my live stream. If you have any questions for the host, go ahead and drop it and I'll answer it as best as possible. So hit me with your questions. In the meantime, I'm also answering questions from my website. And this one says, would you sacrifice one life to save 10 others? The answer to this question is a two-part, because it depends. Sacrificing one life to save 10 others. If the one life is a family member, somebody I care about deeply, and I don't know the other 10 people, then I ask the dear Lord above to forgive me. But I'll be saving that loved one. But if I know those 10 people, or I know all 11 and I have to sacrifice one to save 10, we have to try work something out. Because that is not going to be my decision. Not at all. So I don't think I can, I don't know if I would be able to sacrifice 10 people. Sacrifice 10 people in one person to save 10. Depends on who that one person is. If I don't know the person and it's 10 loved ones, then where do I sign? But yeah. So guys, if you have any questions, drop it in the chat and I'll go ahead and answer. Knowing what you know today, would you live your life any differently if you were given the chance? Knowing what I know today, maybe. Living my life differently. I guess I'd probably take more risks in life. I would have started YouTube earlier in 2016 when I was first interested in doing YouTube, because that would have been right after YouTube actually started. So would have been the best time to get into YouTube. Taking more risk, doing more investments, because I understand the value of doing investments. And it could have been so much further now if I started doing it then. And what again? Yeah, taking more risks. And some jobs I took after university, probably I wouldn't have taken them. Would have made better decisions in some companies I chose to work with. But yeah. Say hi, Okoli. You said, how do you deal with stress personally? This is a tough question. How do I deal with stress personally? I'm a warrior, so I actually don't deal with stress well. I really don't. I try not to think about it, which is avoiding, and that's not a good option. That's not a good way to deal with stress. But it depends on the stress level. I'll try to find a solution, but it doesn't always work. Doesn't always work at all. But you know, that's I need to figure out some ways. But when I'm stressed, I'm stressed. Best believe me, when I'm stressed, I dream about what I am stressed about. I overthink it. I actually left a job once because of that. It was stressing me out. Night and day. Night and day. It was stressing the hell out of me. Yeah. So I don't deal with stress well. So if there's anybody here, small YouTubers who want to get to know anybody else that is here that are YouTubers, you can go ahead. Just be mindful of the words you use so that you don't spam the chat. Alright, so I'm going to move on to some, where are they? Some this or that. I'm actually looking for them. We didn't do 21 questions, but yeah. But if you have any questions, go ahead and drop it there. If you are not following me on any of my social media pages, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. They're all Mara_Ophelia, MARA_OPHELIA. Just follow me over there. So we're going to do some this or that, and then when I say which one, I'll say why. But you can still drop your questions. I'll move between the questions and the this or that. So it says television series or movies. I'm a series girl. I love movies, but I prefer series because I like to binge watch. Grey's Anatomy is my favorite series. I mostly watch my series on Netflix, by the way. I'm really into romance things. A few crime stuff because I like, what's his name? Blacklist. I was waiting on Blacklist to pack up again because I don't like watching 1 and 2 episodes of any series. So I let them pack up. But like now it's coming down to Christmas. I love Christmas movies. And as Netflix posts them, that's me right there watching them. So yeah. So it's definitely series over movies for me. Yes. That's the same thing for me too. Series keeps you busy, and you know, a movie just lasts you 2 hours, 1.5 hours. Well, you can spend the entire day with a series keeping you active, you know. And if you have the entire season available to you, then you can't bored. Where you go bored? Ophelia said you are very consistent with your videos. Any tips to share? Thanks for that. I'm trying to be consistent as best as possible. I try to post 2 times a week in most cases. So it's on Wednesdays and Sundays. What I do to try to make it easier for me is to binge you see, series I start talking about binge. I try to batch record my videos. So even though you're seeing me here now pulling out these locks, you'll still be seeing a video on Wednesday with me with locks because I pre-record. So especially if I know that I will be busy, I normally record on weekends as well. So I try my best to do at least 2 videos on a weekend. So if I know I'm going to be busy that weekend, or if I have a lot of ideas flowing to me, I just batch record them and schedule them. So if it is I don't have the time in the week to record a video, say after Wednesday for Sunday, in most cases I will have a video waiting. Sometimes maybe even a backup video that I don't really like. And surprisingly, those videos that you sometimes don't like, when you post them, they actually do very well. But that's what I do. That's my approach in order to maintain my consistency with posting my videos. Especially now that it's coming down to the Christmas season, and work will be busy for me. I'll be doing a lot of batch recordings so that when it comes down to the time, I have content available. So that's what I do, hopefully, to keep my consistency going. It's not easy. I know my aunt once recommended that I do at least 3 or 4 videos for the week, but I ain't got the time. I ain't got no time. No time. No time at all. So many times I've considered to cut down from 2 videos to 1. And every time I said that, you know, this week I only posting 1 video. Or, you know, this month, after this month, I'm only be posting 1 video a week. I find myself batch recording and scheduling. There's only 1 week alone I've ever missed a video. Posting a video the Wednesday. I think it was the week of my birthday. And I did post a video the Tuesday. But my internet provider, for the love of God, would not upload my video that I wanted to post the Wednesday, and I missed the Wednesday. But I didn't feel bad about it because I did post it Tuesday. So, but yeah, that's how I remain consistent. Yeah, so as Unlimited Purpose with Bobsy says, another thing you can do is write down your ideas and work on them. And guys, Unlimited Purpose with Bobsy, that's my mother. You can go over and subscribe to her channel. She does daily motivational and inspirational videos. They come out at midnight every day. So whatever time zone you're in, when you wake up in the morning, it will be there. So you just go over and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can get a notification and you can be inspired before you start your day every morning. Right, guys? That's Unlimited Purpose with Babsy. So as she says, write down your ideas, so you know, to batch record. So if you have a cooking channel, write down some meal ideas that you have, and get your ingredients together and plan your days. So you know, Monday I'm doing this meal, Tuesday I'm doing that meal. If you do inspirational videos, write down your topics, write down your content idea, what you want to talk about, and then batch record. Change your blouse. If you don't want to change your blouse, do it in the same blouse. This is the blouse I was wearing in the video today, and you'll be definitely seeing it again in future videos. That's why I made it. So batch recording helps a lot. Once you have your ideas together, it makes it easy as well for you to batch record. So going back, so I'm gonna stay another probably 15 minutes with you guys. I don't know, let's see how it goes. So another this or that, delivery or sit down restaurant. I am a sit down restaurant girl. I like getting dressed. I like going to sit in my nice restaurants and go through my nice menu and order my nice food. I am all about the experience. So I am about sit downs. Delivery now. Little KFC, little Popeyes, little pizza. Yeah, sure, delivery. Because Chinese food, yeah. But I'm all about dining in, the experience and the memory. I'm not saying the food tastes better dining in, but yeah, I'm about the experience. Let's see if anybody's saying anything. Okay. Next, this or that. Board games or card games. I'd probably say card games because I mostly know card games. I don't know a lot of board games. I don't know if y'all would believe me, but I don't know how to play Monopoly. The only board games I think I know is probably like Chinese. What's something the name? Chinese something? The Chinese thing, look at triangles, the Chinese board game. Um, Checkers and those look up regular boring ones. I mostly know card games, so I'd probably say card over board games. Probably I need to go learn some more board games. But do people even still play board games that much? Because nowadays when I go to games nights, we're playing Truth or Dare and Would You Rather and those kind of things, you know? Nobody's really playing board games anymore. But I'd probably say card games. Blackjack and Ludian and some there. Video games or books? Books. I'm not a video game person. I'll try, but not really a video game person, but I'll read books. See, I have some books over there. God bless those books because I've been reading some of them for a while now. Life gets busy. But I prefer to read books than to play video games. Shannon says your family still play the board games. What board games do you guys play, Shannon? Let me get, I probably need to start practicing on some games. We need to bring back those days, when we just sit down and play regular things, card games and board games, and go outside and play some sightings and some skipping. Take ourselves away a little sometimes from the digital world. Something we need to practice. Monopoly, Taboo, Uno, Jenga. Well, maybe I do know more about games than I thought. Yeah, I don't know how to play Monopoly. Taboo. Taboo is the Taboo. How Taboo go again, Shannon? I'm trying to remember how Taboo go, but I think I did play that the last time I spent Christmas at my brother's. Uno? Yeah. But isn't Uno more a card game? Uno is a card game, right? And Jenga, I know how to play Jenga as well. So maybe I do know more board games than I thought. I've seen a message here, but I'm not seeing it there. Okay, not calling the words on the board, give the clues. Oh yeah. I do know how to play Taboo. I guess I wasn't thinking along those for board games. So if in that case, thinking about these games as board games, I do play more board games then. I guess I do. And they're good family time and time to bond with your friends. And for those who have kids, it's a good time to take them away from the TV and the video games and get their minds ticking. Because the other day when my nephews were here, we actually did this game called Memory. Anybody knows Memory? It's this card game that you lay out the cards on the ground or on the bed. Yeah, away from screen time. Yes, Shanna. We need to get them away from screen time. If you know Memory is a card game that you would put the cards out and then you would have to match them. So you'd have to find I think you'd use, well, in this case, you were using one pack of cards. So we were matching like the five of spade with the five of clubs. So black on black with the same number. So that helped with memory in terms of remembering where to find the things and allow them to think more. So we need to really bring in back some of those things in life, you know, because a lot of people don't know these games and we can't afford for these games to die with our generation. And people only know about video games. You suck at memory? Well, it's supposed to be a memory improvement game, so I guess play some more. If you play some more, then it will work out better for you. So maybe add it to your it just shame me. Maybe add it to your family games listing, man, and play it some more and see if you improve on it over time. Because I'm not going to lie, my youngest nephew was beating my ass in that game. But it was helping them, so I took my loss and played. Alright, so the next this or that. If you're here, guys, and you want to know what we're doing, I am doing some this or that questions. And I'm also taking questions in the chat. So if you want to write something in the chat, you can go ahead. And if you're here, also leave me a thumbs up because that really helps my channel. So click the little button. I'd really appreciate it, guys. So another this or that. Car or truck? Wanna look for me? Do I look like I can drive a truck? I can't even drive a standard, so my answer to this is going to be car. Definitely car. No need to ask why a car. Next, bus or train? Well, due to all, I live in, so due to all, I live in Jamaica and we don't got no trains. We got JUTC and coaster buses, and in some places minibuses. My answer is going to be bus. But overseas, of course, you know, the train gets you there faster, but speaking local terms right now, it's definitely going to be bus. Paperback book or ebooks? For all the readers on the chat, in the live, do you prefer paperbacks or do you prefer ebooks? Which is your preference? I have tried ebooks. But I was doing it on my phone, and every notification that comes in, I leave the book and I go check the notification. So ebooks don't work for me. I don't know if you have a strategy. I guess I should turn off my Wi-Fi if I'm going to read the book on my phone. But I really do prefer paperback because I like to highlight, especially if I'm reading motivational books and those things. I like to highlight so that I can see, go back to things, to points that I like or quotations that I like. So definitely for me, it's paperback. Oh, wait there. What's it here? So it's definitely paperback for me, not ebooks. Summer or winter? Living in Jamaica, we don't have winter, so it's summer. But I don't mind the cold. And probably you who have winter might say it's just because I don't have it here. But the little experience I did get with winter, I didn't mind it at all. I prefer to be cold than hot. Like now, in Jamaica, there's a lot of rainfall into the place cool and nice. So we kind of like, other than the fact that we are having floods and all those things, I don't mind the rain for the coolness. So thinking about temperature wise, I would prefer winter, but yeah. I live in Jamaica, so it is summer. Drop your questions in the chat if you have any questions you want for me to answer on the live. I'm here for it. I don't know, I just feel like I cut that one there too short. I'm gonna probably cut my ear. Broccoli or green peas? I don't eat green peas. It's the broccoli for me. This looks like a nice little style, don't? Beach or mountains? I'm a beach girl. Definitely, I love the water. So, beach, river. I don't mind the mountains, a little camping trip every now and then, but if I have to choose, it's definitely the beach. I always wanted to get, as a child, I always wanted a beachfront property. I don't know if I'll ever, well, no, right now I don't think I want a beachfront property because those waves coming in on my house and the sea levels rising, I don't think I do. But I always wanted a beachfront property growing up, even for a vacation house. But let's see where the Lord leads me, right? Ask and you shall receive, they say. Yes, what's that about my hike video? Shannon says, what? From your hike video though, you were going to say, oh, you thought I would say mountain. Blue Mountain is a seasonal trip. Though I'll be going back very soon because I have a different set of friends and friends of friends who want to go. I'll be going back soon, but girl, Blue Mountain is a struggle. I know if, you know, I said I would go back, and I still don't think going back I'll be passing the peak, passing the cabins to go to the peak. I still feel like I'm going up there and stopping at the cabin. I don't know if I'm taking that chance again. Maybe I should challenge myself. I'm trying to figure out where my hair reached. This one is really stressing me. Yeah, so maybe I'll challenge myself and try again to go to the peak this time because I'd have more people pushing to go to the peak. But I'm going back in another cold, in worse cold time. I just feel like it's going to be a struggle. So I don't know. Yep. Oh guys, the time is so going. All right, so guys, we are cutting this off at 9 o'clock, but I'm going to definitely do this again. We have 15 more minutes. I want to go to the bed and so I don't want to know, you know, lose sleep and sleep at the people in work tomorrow. But I'll definitely come back and do this again another day. I won't have hair to pull out, but at least we can chit chat without me pulling on my hair. Maybe I'll come and share my Sunday dinner. Never been. I did Sinona and Hollywell. Not sure I want to challenge. Well, I did Hollywell as well. I don't The thing I like about Hollywell is that you don't have to hike so far, and you can choose which one you want to actually go on, which trail. So that's what I like about Hollywell. It allows you to choose the trail that you want to do. But with, you know, Shannon, if you actually train yourself, you know, prepare for Blue Mountain, you can do it. I think it took us, we left probably about 11, probably it took us about 2 to 3 hours to get to the cabins, and that is because our bags were heavy. It was mostly females, and you know how females are with packing. And we walked with too much clothes, even though we did wear all of them, because trust me, we did use all the clothes, even the extra clothes, because we got wet coming down from the peak and we had to put on fresh clothes to come down. But yeah, if you prepare, if you train your body and pack light, you would enjoy it. You know, at least challenge yourself to go to Blue Mountain at least once in your lifetime. Yeah, but camping is fun. It's fun. Oh, extra. We walk with too much clothes, you know. We want sweater for this and sweater for that, and clothes to put on after this. And but as I said, I did use everything. I did use everything. And the funniest thing is, when I was going to the peak, I brought both the sweaters that I had, because leaving the cabin was very cold, and it ended up that both sweaters got wet. Alright, this now move. But it just happened that both sweaters got wet, and then to come down from the cabin to where we would meet the four-wheel drive to take us back to Mavis Bank, I had no sweater, but you know, walking down wasn't so bad because you're sweating and everything, so you're not as cold. And as I'm telling them, I like the cold, so I did enjoy. Even though I didn't have the sweater, it was fine coming down. But if it wasn't bad at all. But definitely going back, I will be packing lighter. I'll be packing far lighter. So guys, anybody else that is here that is new to the live, you can go ahead and drop your questions. I'm also doing some this or that from our website, but I'll take your questions in the live chat as well. And you can also go ahead and leave me a thumbs up, because it really does help my channel to grow. And welcome to my first live stream, and I'll definitely be doing more of these in the future. This was an impromptu one, you know. I've been procrastinating on pulling out my hair, and I said, well, you've been wanting to do a live Q&A, you got your hair to pull out, why not just do a live stream pulling out your hair? So here I am. Yes, I see those likes going up. Go ahead and click the like button, guys. Thank you for that person who just hit that like button. I appreciate you. Next is soda or juice. So I haven't had soda since, when did I start my fitness journey? August? Yes, I haven't had soda since August. But I was normally a soda person. Pepsi being my favorite soda, of course. Being a soda person. But yeah, juice, why I'm not a big juice fan is because I am not a fan of sweet stuff, and most juice are sweet, so I'm not really a juice person. So right now, being that I'm not drinking soda, I'm really drinking mostly water. And if I do make natural juice or having juice, it's not sweet. I don't like sweet things. Next, pepperoni pizza or cheese pizza. Cheese pizza is not a pizza, so pepperoni pizza. I don't like pizza without meat. If there's anybody else here who does like a cheese. Oh Lord, this reminds me of one of my videos. Pizza. If you like pizza over pepperoni pizza, kudos to you. But my pizza must have meat, ham, pepperoni, jerk chicken, something. Something got to be on it. Unless it's going to be 3 or 4 layers of cheese, I don't see how it makes sense to me. The toilet paper, guys. Does the toilet paper go over or under? Over for me. Under, I think under, I don't know, under just don't make any sense to me. Over is more presentable. Under just look like you were rushing and you just shove it in. So it's over for me. This stock. Anybody wants to come and do me the honors of getting these things out of my hair? It is so nice to put in, but then when it comes to taking it out, it's very stressful. See? Shanna says over as well, so over it is. I do prefer over as well. Looks better. You know, I never wore my locks on this side. Maybe when I do braids again or locks again, I'll try a side sweep with a one down. So we move into more. Morning or night? Morning or night? Probably morning. You know, get it done. I don't know. My nighttime, I really don't feel like doing things too productive at night. Even though I do my videos at night because the lighting comes out far better at night. But in terms of otherwise being productive, if I try to study at night, I fall asleep. So, but if I have to do it, I do it, but it's not my preferred thing to do. Morning now, get up, like work, you know, do the work early. I wouldn't mind you just go to work early and get dismissed early and go your yard. So, yeah. But it's a mix for me. It really depends on what it is that I'm a morning or a night person, to be honest with you. How much are paying you to help? Name your price. Name your price. Can I write you an IOU? Who wants to pay someone to pull up my hair for me? Nicola, you're a night owl? Why? So does that mean that you sleep in, Nicola, does that mean that you sleep in the morning or you're still getting up early in the morning? Because I don't get enough sleep, I am cranky, and I'm going to fall asleep at different intervals of the day if I am not busy. The struggle is real. I think the next time I'm doing FAUX LOCS, I'm definitely going to plait my own hair. Nicola says, yes, I sleep in, but I'm productive when other people are not too active. Oh. You're like, oh. Yeah, I get that. The still of the night. That works for me in my videos too, because I don't hear anybody. There's no noise next door. There's no vehicles driving around. But sometimes it works against me because the place gets too quiet and I fall asleep. But I do get you. Oh my, look at the time. Alright, so guys, I'm just gonna do the rest of this star that I have here. And the next time I'm gonna come live, I'm going to do a preview or something so that you can know beforehand. I'll definitely do something like this again. I won't have the hair to pull out again, as I said, but yeah, we can definitely do this again. So pancakes or waffles? I have a waffle maker, but I've never made waffles, and honestly, to me, pancakes taste better. Even though it's the same mixture, but I just feel like pancake tastes better. Or maybe because I'm not too used to waffle. Why am I so? Other than buying chicken and waffles and those things, because I'm not making waffles at home. But I do think I prefer pancakes. Baseball or volleyball? If I'm to play it, baseball, because we did do baseball in high school for PE. Volleyball, I not have no time for them jumping up and down business there. No time, so baseball it is. I think I saw a message come up. It says, Shanna says, I have no choice but to make videos at night, but I wanna stay with me, I don't have my glasses. But I live at the street side. Cars, bus, truck, and dogs barking at the videos. Take forever. Yeah. Yeah, my neighbor's dogs. I don't have any dogs, but my neighbor's dogs do bark in the day. And I have a business place to this side that is very active in the day. Very, very, very active. So between the dogs and the noise over that business place and the occasional vehicle that might come around this side, nighttime is better for me. I just hear one dog, like the dog hear me I talk about him and he just decide that he needs to bark, so others can hear that he still barks at night. Thank you. This is a lot. I still have this to go pull out, but you know. We don't need their backup singing though, Nicola. Why they think they need to back up? You know when it hurts, you're so into your video that you don't even notice that they were barking, and then like when you're editing the video, now you reach a point of the video and all you can hear is the dogs. And you're like, how did I not hear this? But what are you going to do? What I try is to put a little background music to calm down them noise, but it's not all the time it works. It don't work all the time. But just like a while ago when the dog just think he needed to let everybody know that, hey, like she tell them about at night, they still show up in your videos at night. They do. They really do. So if you're here, guys, I'm gonna still remind you, if you're here and you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and click it, guys. Click, 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 click. You see, if they were my dogs now, I could understand that they're hearing my voice and they want to say hi. But I'm not my dog. I don't have no dog. So if I don't have no dog, I don't need no dog barking on my video. Right? Unless we're having a feature, let's feature my neighbor's pets today, and nobody wants to hear my neighbor's dogs barking. Yeah, see, I just got another like. Thank you to that person who just gave me another like. All right. So if you have, we'll be wrapping up shortly. So if you have any questions you want to ask me before I go, you can go ahead and ask. I'm just going to look if there's any more this or that. Or if you want to ask a this or that, you can drop that in as well. Now this here is the hardest to come off. It was so soft to put on, but now it just knot up and just won't move. I definitely not use this brand. I think this was Rasta Marley. This was Rasta Marley. Yeah, this one was Rasta Marley. It was so soft to go in and like, no, I'm so glad I didn't put in too much in there. I love the seeing it in my hair, but look here. The thing is supposed to be spinning off. Look at this. When will you go live again? I'm thinking to make this. I'll see. I'll come again next week, Sunday. I'll definitely put out a preview or something before. I'm going to do the Q&A again and probably another category. I won't be doing the this or that, but I'll find something else that can be done with the Q&A. So next week Sunday for sure, and then after I'll see maybe once a month or twice a month, or let's see how it goes. We're playing it as it comes, playing it by ear. Right, guys? Nicola says, what will you use to wash after having the braids so long? Well, I will be doing a treatment, a moisture and protein treatment, and you'll see the video for that, Nicola. It's coming. Yes, because you know, because I have the wrap and the braids, so I know that moisture definitely will be needing moisture. So I'll be doing that, and protein treatment, a DIY, and I'll be using this time around. I do rotate between Zimmy's products and Cream of Nature, but this wash I'll be using some Cream of Nature products. So, but I have a natural deep cleanse DIY video coming tomorrow. I'll be looking out for that, Nicola. Definitely will be looking out for that. Definitely. Because a deep cleanse is definitely what this 6 weeks worth of braid with needs. I really want to see that. Yeah, girl. So let me see. I'll be looking out for it tomorrow. I do have my post notification bell on for you girls. So I'll be there when you post it. And I want to try that the avocado one you did. But I don't know if people in my house gonna want me to use avocado to make deep treatments, because these people love pear. But I would try that one, guys. You can go over to Nicola's page. She does a lot of natural hair videos, so all my naturalistas on the live, you can go and check her out. And as she says, she'll be doing a DIY deep treatment video dropping tomorrow. So I know you guys won't want to miss that. So that's Nicola Welsh. There she is. You see her name there in the chat. So you can go over to her channel and subscribe. And check out her channel. And I want to try that avocado one you did. See? There's my mother in the chat agreeing. Can't waste them period of treatments. Nicola, you have the advantage of the tree outside. I wish, you know, I could get some pear. Send me some. Send me some, Nicola. Nicola, you say you're skeptical about using avocado. That's the same thing I was saying. Pear lovers won't want to use pear in their hair. Avocado, but okay, so we just say pear here in Jamaica, but for the purpose of the video I'll use the avocado. pear lovers, avocado lovers won't want to use it in their hair. But on a must can spare, try to use one or two, close your eyes and use it. Think about how it's going to benefit you. Just close your eyes and use it. Definitely. Think about how it will benefit your hair. But I'll definitely be doing that because, you know, I am waiting to see what type of breakage. I say I lost it again. I can't banana. I'm waiting to see what kind of breakage I get. Because this is 6 weeks. I don't know how people keep this in for 3 months and 6 months and a year. There should be a lot of care going into that. The most I could do with this before was just adding moisture to my scalp and praying that it works. Because who really wants to waste good hair product on this? Who? See, the avocado lovers in the chat are saying they don't want to waste avocado in their hair. Hey ABC sisters, welcome to my live chat, guys. I'll be wrapping up soon, but you guys can go ahead and give me any questions you want to ask. Just drop it in the chat and I'll answer. Right now, the avocado lovers are struggling with the idea of using avocado in their hair as a treatment. Thanks, girls. Thank you so much, ABC sisters. Always out here with those compliments. So, I was testing out the live stream tonight while I remove these faux locks. Yeah, Mama Blair is in the chat. So I'll definitely schedule another one. Let me look if we had any more this or that. We could use soda urchins, soda urchins, soda. But guys, most of the persons who are talking in the chat are YouTubers, so you guys can go ahead and get to know each other. You know, as YouTubers, we love the support of each other. So just get to know each other. Some very genuine souls in the chat. Let me see what was being said right there. Mingle, tangle, and share, guys. Thank you, ABC sisters. It's going good so far, you know. We're small and so, you know, it's gradual growth. But I am grateful to be monetized at this point. So when my content does go out, I can earn on it from now while I build my community. Because you know YouTube is all about the community. So, but it's going good and the process wasn't bad. It was better than I thought it would be getting monetized. But yeah, so just keep pushing. Keep pushing. You guys will get there soon. So, I think this is probably, this looks like a third of my hair. A third. You saying? That's great. People often make the process seem really well. For me, I I monetize. Which month I monetize? September. My aim was to monetize by my birthday in September. So, and when I got to my 4,000 my 4,000 watch hours, I wish I was at 4,000 subscribers. When I got to my 4,000 watch hours on September 1st, that's the same time that I did the AdSense application, and the AdSense application took some time, and I just left it. I didn't check back on it. And then that evening, like I saw the notice that I was eligible the morning of the first. When I checked in the night of the first, it said I was still in. It went on to the process of reviewing my channel, and then when I woke up on the second, I saw the message. Sorry, I saw the message that says I've been accepted into the program. And I've since had friends who think, one of my friends said that hers took 2 days, and there's this other guy that I talk to a lot that is a YouTuber from Dubai, and his was also in 24 hours, because he told me when he got it, and then he was asking me about how long I took. And then the next morning when I woke up, I saw a message from him saying, hi, but he didn't respond. And I went on his channel, and when I went on his channel, I saw that he monetized. So he also got his in 24 hours. So between 24 hours to 2 days. I know some people said that theirs took weeks. I don't know if it depends on what your content is. Alright, I mean, look like mad smaddy on the live. Let me pull out that. So I don't know if it depends on what your content is, but for most persons, I know that it took them 24 hours to 2 days to get a response. But I guess it also depends on if you're hiding like some of the videos that contribute to your hours. So, but I did a lot. What kind of cleanup I did? I cleaned up some of like my comments and stuff, comments that I didn't like before I applied. Yeah, I didn't take off any videos because I did live streams. My live streams were like rain sounds and those things, weren't silent streams, but I did live streams. I didn't take those off because those contributed greatly to my watch hour. But yeah. Nicola? Oh, yes, I did try that, you know, Nicola. I did try to do my AdSense application before, but every time I tried, I got to a page that sent me to my YouTube channel, and when I went to the channel, the process didn't move on. It just took me to a page and didn't see where to go from there. Every time I tried, that's what happened. So I just waited. But surprisingly, the application for AdSense didn't take that long. And I actually did get that was the 2nd of September. And the 10th of October, I got the notification that they mailed my verification for my address, the 10th of October. And on the 4th of November, I got the letter by mail. It's actually over there. So I got my PIN. So I verified my address last week. Yeah. So you can basically say my process in terms of officially being a YouTuber or registered as a YouTuber is done. So now the real work, this is the real work after being monetized, to keep the community going. Thank you, ABC sisters. So this is where the real work starts now, basically to build a community, keep the community coming back to my channel, and to get people to, you know, encourage my viewers to watch the ads, because guys, the ads is what we make a little earning from. But really, if you don't have a love for YouTube, for making the videos, to building content, you can become discouraged. But once you have a love, you'll keep pushing until you get there. There is a piece of the pie out there for everybody. Thank you. Thank you for watching them, boys. Sometimes them put some very long, very long things in there. I once saw a 2-hour ad. I don't know who them think going to sit down and watch a 2-hour ad when my video is less than 30 minutes. But yeah. But thank you guys for watching those ads for me. Yes, Shannon, you definitely have to do YouTube for the love. You can't just do it because you want to earn big bucks. Because the big bucks don't come so easy. So you definitely have to be doing it for the love. And that's why you have to also choose your niche based on things that you love to do. So you realize I focus on inspirational stuff, hair videos and vlogs, traveling vlogs, because before YouTube I was already all over Jamaica. So that's not me doing anything extra. Doing my hair is not doing anything extra, and always I give people advice, so why I can't post one video giving a little advice. So yeah. So if you're a category or what you're doing is something you love, then it will definitely come easy. Hi, what's that? Arisalyn vlogger. Hi. I hope I'm not butchering your name. Welcome to my live stream. Do go ahead and hit that like button for me as you come in. And you can get to know anybody who's in the chat. We're all nice and genuine people. Yes, ABC sisters, the $100 threshold. That's why people need to watch the videos, right? And best believe it's not that easy to get to if your views are small. But yeah, we'll all get there one day, right? Not an easy reach, but we'll all get there one day. That's why you also have to be doing it for the love, because if you sit down watching the money, you're going to become discouraged. So got to do it for the love. You're welcome, Arzin. And you see, Shanna says, and you see someone hit 1,000 for a month and lol, and you in it for a month and only get a hug. Listen, YouTube has a way now. You see, the thing is, it all comes down to your niche. There are certain kind of videos that get subscribers very quickly, and then there are other types of videos that we really have to work hard to get noticed. But as my video last week says, focus on yourself. Focus on what it is you're aiming on getting out of YouTube, and don't stray from what it is you want to bring. So not because you see, John posts a video, and every time John posts a video he gets 15 more subscribers, you're going to try to do those kind of videos. We got to focus on what it is we intend on doing with our channels, and in time we'll attract our niche. The Jamaican market for sure is definitely a specific kind of videos that persons here go for. But remember, there's what, 3 million? What's the population in Jamaica? 3 million? There is a greater market outside of Jamaica. So you get what you can get here, get what you can get outside. But don't stray from what it is your channel is about, because you realize that that kind of channel gets more views than what's, or that kind of post gets more views than what you are posting. There is somebody out there watching you. Keep pushing yourself, because I read something once that says, continue to promote yourself. If one person is seeing, that's one person that's watching. And you'll find more of that one person as you continue to promote yourself. Yeah, that's it for real. Jamaicans, we're mostly into comedies and vlogs. So everyday vlogs of your life. I do daily vlogs as well, but it's not going to be that much. It's every now and then, because that's not the main focus of my channel. So it's really would be like me doing my travel vlogs. But yeah. But as I was saying, that the market out there is wider than you think. There are Jamaicans overseas who will watch you, if it is, you know, even if it's a Jamaican audience you want, people in the diaspora who are looking for Jamaican YouTubers. And then depending on your content as well, you can attract persons outside to your channel for different reasons. Cooking channels will get a lot of people as well, because people are looking for different things to try. Hair channels will get different outside people because of that as well. People are always looking ways to do things, especially now in the pandemic. People are looking ways to do things themselves. And you know, inspiration. People are always looking to be motivated just the same. So people are looking for different things. People are looking for a good laugh. People are looking to see what's happening in your life. And people are looking for things to do or try. So guys, I don't want to leave you, because this was definitely fun. Definitely fun. You know, I liked that I stepped out of my very scheduled and organized self to do this live tonight. I'm glad I did. I still have leave. This is a lot of hair, but I enjoyed it while I had it. So guys, you know, we just have to go through the struggle of pulling it out. And it's not really that much of a struggle. You realize it's only the colored ones I really had to struggle with. You want to look good, so when it's time to take out the look good, you have to take it out, right? Have to take it out. Yes, I am going to be doing one again next Sunday. If I'm doing it before, you'll see. But I probably, in the week, I'll schedule one for next Sunday. And today I had a this or that section with the Q&A. So I'll find another activity that we can do in between. Yes, Nicola, beauty is stress. Beauty is stress. It can be stress to put it in, and it can be stress to take it out. But nobody is stressed when the hairstyle look good. Everybody is happy when the hairstyle nice. Yeah, I will be doing a crochet. I have some crochet here, you know. But I wanted to try with this one, because this was actually my first time doing this one. Thank you for joining, Auntie Jo. Love you too. Have a good night, my dear. Thank you. This was my first time actually trying crochet locks. So, not normal crochet locks, the wrap method FAUX LOCS. So, I normally do crochet because that's easier for me to do, like the individual crochet or cane row. But that's easier. But I wanted a different look for my birthday. Still being locks, but a different kind of locks. And I really wanted to have it waist length, but your girl started like here, and then it'll take me too long for each ear. So I just keep it ear and down, breast length and down, because I couldn't manage it for my first school. So guys, I'm seeing 14 people watching me. I thank all 14 of you for being here. To my silent viewers, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, even though I wasn't seeing you in my chat, but my love on the same way for passing through. To all my chatters in the live chat, thank you guys for interacting with me tonight. It was definitely fun. And I hope when I go live again next week Sunday, and I come back, make we talk, make we mingle. Let's get to know each other some more on this YouTube journey. So everybody have a good night. Thank you for coming. And as I said, go support. If you anybody here that you don't know, go check out their channels. Support each other. Keep our engagements going. And I'll see you guys again next week Sunday. And I'll leave it with my little new tagline. Always be your authentic self and stay naturally, guys. Bye everyone. Love you all. Bye bye.